Now we're ready to reassemble the slide. The first thing we want to do is take the extractor. You know, this is the end that holds the case, pulls it out of the chamber. You know it needs to go to the inside. This pin goes in a hole in this slide. Do is just simply slide it in there. It sits down. Once you have that in there, holding it with your finger, turn it upside down, and taking your plunger and spring, put it back down in the hole, then let go of your extractor and it'll center the extractor itself. After that, you want to take your extractor spring and put it in the proper hole right there. Then you will take your firing pin, put it back in. If you've ever had one of these apart, if you didn't already know what you were doing, you probably had a difficult time getting this gate back on the back, cap on the back of your gun. It's really not that difficult if you know what you're doing. And what you want to do is take this gate and get it started. You can push the firing pin down, usually with your finger, to get it past, get the gate past that. Once you get it there, push it up to your extractor spring. Once it's there, you simply take your punch or a very small screwdriver and you push that extractor spring down. Just like that. And then your gate will slide over it and slide right up into place. You'll hear it snap in. That's all there is to reassembling the slide on a Glock. Very simple. Once we have gotten that far, quite often, even if I'm just simply field stripping the Glock for cleaning after the range, not doing its every 6 months to a year cleaning of the slide itself, I'll quite often take the plastic part, the hand grip, and I'll also take a brush and brush that out, especially along these guides for the slide. That needs to be done every time, even when you do only field strip. Just clean it out just like that. It's no big issue, no big thing. Just get all the loose dust, dirt, carbon, any fouling out of there. I'll even brush down the inside of the hand grip for any lint that may be in there. And I'll blow it out. And taking a rag and this birchwood's casey again, since this is dry, I'll simply blow those places out where the slide runs through. Get any loose fouling out. And I'll clean out the inside of the gun. Try to get anything loose, because this part of the gun not only collects fouling from the gunpowder for each round you shoot, it'll also pick up a great deal of dust just simply carrying if you never even shoot the gun. Just clean it out. You don't have to spend a lot of time, but you do want anything that's loose in there blown out. Then I'll just simply wipe the gun down when we're finished to get any of the dust, anything else. Also, always check for function of the safety on your trigger. Make sure it's loose, free, and not stuck back. If it's stuck back, you're going to have to do a complete cleaning of the firearm. This one's functioning just fine, so I'm going to continue cleaning, and we'll come back in just a minute to get the complete assembly of the firearm and make sure it's functioning properly again. Now we're ready for reassembly. In order to reassemble the gun, you take your slide, turn it bottom side up, put your barrel in, make sure it's sent back, put your recoil spring back in, the metal part goes to the back, plastic to the front, and this Generation 4 Glock 19. Simply put it down on that first ledge. It's good to go. Once you have your slide completely reassembled, including barrel and recoil spring, you'll want to take just a little bit of oil. I use rim oil on most of my guns. I've always gotten very good service with it. All you want to do as far as oiling a Glock is you want to put a very small drop on this front part of the slide catch on both sides. And I mean a very small drop. It doesn't take much. I put just a touch right there. And that's really too much even at that. But I'll wipe the excess off. With part of a cotton swab. That is entirely too much oil even at that. I'll wipe the excess off on both sides. And that's all the oiling that has to be done as far as these catches for the slide. Now your barrel, you'll also want 1 drop of oil on, but we'll do that as soon as we reattach the slide. In order to reattach the slide, you simply bring it in front of the 2 catches for the slide and slide it straight back where it catches on all 4. Make sure it's going to work, and it does. Okay, then what I'll do is bring that slide back, let it catch. I'll put a drop of oil right there, let that slide go forward and work it back and forth. Now I'll lock it back and make sure that it's completely covered that barrel. If it hasn't, I'll take my finger and wipe it just like that, then work it a few more times. That's all it takes to oil a Glock and disassemble it and reassemble, either for field strip or a complete cleaning of the slide. I'm not going to go into the hand grip disassembly at this point in time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like the video, subscribe to us on Facebook, and visit us at survivalexistence.com. Thank you.